Hey YouTube, this is Ryan making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. This is a video just to show the quality of rock that I get in Australia. One of the members on ABF found these rocks on his property while he was running around on his property in Australia, here in New South Wales, and he sent them to me to test for sparking. Well, I have been fooling around with them a bit. I am no geologist. I have very little knowledge about rocks. I don't even know what types they are. Some of them sparking reasonably well. That one seems to be sparking not too badly. It's generating some spark. I reckon I could get that to ember on char cloth if I can get a sharp edge there. I've got a bag full of char cloth here. I reckon I could get that one to char up if I could find. The idea is obviously to get a sharp edge and get it to go. Get those raggedy edges. I love my raggedy edges for this stuff. And none of these are napped, so that's a little bit problematic as well. Okay, that's not a sharp edge, it's not even sparking there. So that's where it's, there we are, I got a spark off that one. So that one was a success. I could use that. That's a good one. So I can get some of them to produce enough spark to do. This one was also a sparker. It was throwing sparks as well. Not as good as the other one there. As with these ones, because they're not napped properly, you just have to work the edges, and that's all you're trying to do is find the natural sharp edges and go there. So that's all I'm doing, is just trying to find a sharp edge and get it to throw sparks. And you just have to keep going until you find a sharp edge. It's not working for me now, as is the way. It's not as good off camera. Yeah, when you go onto camera. Maybe go this way. See how it goes that way. Get some raggedy edges onto it. So some of these were sparking really well, but others were not at all. I couldn't get them to spark. So you can get. See, that's not sparking at all. And this is a really good striker, so if you can't get it working with this one, you're basically not going to get it to go. So it is throwing some spark, but this is the thing. Here in Australia, the quality of our stones are just not as good as you will find in Europe or in America. Especially the flint is not very good at all, and we don't get flint. Is just not abundant. So I'm resigned to the fact I have to buy it. Basically, yeah, that one's it's just, you can get it to spark, but it's hard to hold the char cloth where you need it to fall. So that was my most successful one. This one, see, it's throwing some spark, but not as much. It's all about the sharp edges. There it is. That one's sparking there a bit. It's just an experiment to see if you can get it to catch on it. It's not throwing at all now. Piss that one off, it's no good. It's these raggedy edges, that's what you want. Maybe go this way. See how that goes. And I was fooling around last night, just out here, and I actually grabbed a piece of blunt flint, and I was getting good embers with blunt flint. So it can be done. It's just, you got to really work it hard. Yeah, it's just not as good. The sharp flint's the go. And I contacted Mark at Beaver Bushcraft about getting some larger of the flints, and he seemed fairly optimistic. So I might be getting some larger flints as well. So talked to the missus, and she seemed like she, yeah, that one's not working at all now. So yeah, I was just, some of them work, some of them don't. I think that's a bit of quartz. I'm not sure. As I said, I'm no rock expert at all. And he just wanted me to test it, chipping off bits. I rely on other experts. So that started throwing a few good sparks. Get a proper piece of char cloth. As I said, I've got a fair bit of char cloth there, you know, a whole bag of it there, and that's one of 3 bags that I've got there. I've got 1,000 fires there. I'm not shy of making it. I love it. And I looked there, I processed six jeans worth up. So I probably got 10 bags worth of char cloth, or cloth to be made into char cloth. I just can't process it all because the neighbours would lose their minds over it, over the smell. Constant. Yeah, well, that's not working at all. But yeah, most of those unfortunately didn't really spark very well at all. And I just wanted to show on camera that I have tested them out. Unfortunately, the grade isn't very good here. I can get some sparks off them. That one there I am going to put in my kits because, as you saw, I got ember off it, no problems. It seemed to work okay. It's not a bad. Just work around, find one area that works. Now it'll prove me a liar. There we are. I think I've got one. Yeah. Yeah, successfully twice got embers with that one there. So that one there has got sharp edges enough to produce a spark out of all of those ones. So out of those rocks that he sent me, really, there really is only one that is good enough to reliably throw enough sparks to be able to do it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's got enough sharp edges on it so that you could do it. I suppose if you were a good enough napper, you could nap some of these up and get sharp enough edges on it and get it going. See that sharp edge there might start throwing sparks now. No, it's not. It's just not. That one there's not a bad piece, but the rest of them are pretty much not really good enough for it. But anyway, it was definitely a worthy experiment. I'm not disappointed that I got it here because I wanted to see what sort of rocks you can get here in Australia, and I got a piece out that does work. So I did end up getting a usable piece out of that lot out of there. So anyway, yeah, the bloke who sent me it, I won't mention his name. Thanks a lot for doing this for me. It was a success there, as you saw. I got an ember a couple of times with that one piece with my old Nordic, and yeah, thanks for watching.